Hello, I just want to talk to you a little bit today about the environment. Most people fail to understand that without the earth, we have no place to live at all. Some people have the fantasy that we're going to be like the people on Star Trek and go flying from world to world. But there's two major problems with this. First of all, we have yet to find a sufficient power source to help us to travel those distances. And second of all, we have yet to find a way to supply human needs in the cosmic desert. There is no water or food up there after all. So a lot of people tend to get very long-winded about the environment, but it really can be summed up in three very simple points. The first point is probably the most simple of all. No earth, no life. Without a place to exist, none of us are here at all. Since all the stuff that has ever been here is all the stuff that's still here, the water, the soil, the dirt, it just cycles through, then when we create trash, it goes nowhere too. And if we don't remedy this, we'll be in a cesspool. Now, we're not in a cesspool yet, obviously, but we have two very important errors in our thinking to correct. The first fantasy is that we can perpetually make withdrawals on the Earth's resources without putting back. Now, as a college student, I know that that is a massive fallacy. The second fantasy that we need to lose is we seem to think that we can drink oil. Every other thing in reality takes out natural products and puts back natural products. But human things alone have the capacity to take out that which is natural and put back the stuff that nature cannot use. So in essence, we're just poisoning ourselves. So the obvious question on everybody's mind is, how do you fix this? Well, luckily, that brings me to my third point, which is also simple. The poison is the cure. You see, just as we have taken science and progressed our technology to the point to destroying the world, now we need to take our science and progress it further so that we can heal our world. We have not arrived at this place overnight and will not get out of this situation we have gotten ourselves in overnight either. But by slowly exploring alternative energy options and decreasing our dependency on carbon-rich fossil fuels, we can improve our world. Each and every one of us have gotten something good from the earth, and I would just like to ask us to put a little bit back. I don't want you to do much. This is primarily aimed at college students, but everybody can do it. Most college campuses have an abundance of recycling stations, as do most communities or a community near most cities. If we would just take 50% of our waste and divide it into recyclables and then put it in these stations, we will cut back drastically. The U.S. Census Bureau said that there are 30 million college students and roughly 350 million Americans. Now, when you combine that with the fact the EPA found out that the average American or the average individual in the modern country produces about over 1,500 pounds of waste a year, not including commercial chemicals and the wrappers that we get from McDonald's and stuff of that nature. When you combine those two numbers together, even small steps can add up to a great big difference. So please, I would like to ask you to help me keep the cycle going. Find a recycling station and use it. The problem is simple, and so is the answer. Thank you.